Hi, John Rossness here with Elder Care Strategies. Thank you for joining us today. Today I want to show you how to bring up state survey results that you can look at for any home or center you desire. The first thing you want to do is to go ahead and type in this address that you see, azdhs.gov/, and that'll bring you to this landing page for the Arizona Department of Health Services. They are the regulatory body for assisted living in the state of Arizona. When you get to this page, go ahead and come down on the left side to where it says Licensing Facilities Provider Search. Click there, and it'll take you to another page. Go ahead and come to where you see Assisted Living. Click there, and that's going to bring up this search engine where you can conduct a customized search. And so let's say, for instance, that you have determined based on a care needs assessment that your loved one needs a smaller group home environment and they need a very high level of care. And so we would click next to where it says provider type, scroll down to the category we need, which is assisted living home licensed at the directed care level, which is the highest level of care in Arizona. We'll click there and then start our search. Now, we haven't given the search engine any geographical boundaries, and so it's pulled up all of the different assisted living homes licensed at the directed care level in the entire state of Arizona, which, as you can see, is more than 1,600. And so we probably want to limit that a little bit. So we'll go back to the search engine, and let's say we want to restrict this search to the 85704 zip code in Tucson, and we'll start that search, and that brings that list of options down to 55. And so there are 55 different directed care adult care homes or assisted living homes in the 85704 zip code. In order to look at the state survey results for any given home, you go ahead and just go to the left of the home where it says select, click there. That's going to bring up this information page. And then we'll come down next to where it says survey date and we'll click again, and that's going to bring up the actual survey results. In this case, what we're being told by the state is that they've opted to not make this home do an additional survey result until after November the 30th of 2012 because this facility had a deficiency-free survey on January 25th of 2011. So those are the most recent results. And the state said their results were so good, we're going to give them an entire year off. And so that is a stellar survey result, and this would probably be a home that you would want to include on your short list of options for your loved one. Let's look at one other. We'll go back to the search engine and go to the next page. And we'll take a look at that one. Again, select next to the survey date. And this one's a little bit different. That's why we make these comparisons. The state is telling us in this case that this particular home, as of November the 10th of 2011, was found to have 5 different citations or deficiencies. So these are deviations from state regulations. And so in our view, 5 is a little bit excessive for a group home. We like to see that ideally at 0, but 1 or 2, maybe 3. 5 is a little bit much, and so that's the first thing we look at in making our determination as to the quality of a home is, first of all, the number of citations that any home has. The next thing we look at is the nature of the citations, and so one immediately draws my attention, and that is this citation here having to do with medications. So let's click next to that one, and when you do that, what happens is you'll get a couple of pop-up boxes over here in the lower right corner, and down at the bottom the state actually cites the specific regulation in question. And so to summarize here, the state is telling us that the regulations for medication management are that the licensee or the homeowner needs to basically maintain meticulous records with regards to medications for each individual resident, with regards to prescriptions given by the doctor, the management of the medication, the administration of the medication in compliance with doctor's orders. And so to summarize, the state went into this home and found that that basically had not happened. And so it tells us here what the findings were, that basically there had been some med changes by the doctor, and yet the home continued to prescribe as per the old prescription and didn't record things properly. You can go ahead and read that for yourself later if you'd like. But that's just one example of a medication error. And given the number of citations that we have here, as well as this type of a medication error, this might be a home you would want to eliminate from your list of options. And so these are just two examples of how you can go in and review this public information on these different assisted living facilities, homes and centers, and help to make the determination as to which home you would like to choose for your loved one. Now, we've done all this work for you already. It can save you a lot of time. This, of course, can be quite an arduous process. And so if you would like any assistance with this, we'd be happy to help. We are Elder Care Strategies. Our number is 520-358-0627. Feel free to give us a call. We are here to help. Thank you for your time.